Hello everyone, welcome back to McCowan Middle School. We're here for the second half of action between Ovilla Christian Eagles and CHANT Chargers. We have a great game on our hands. It is 39 CHANT to 36 Ovilla Christian. I'm really happy to see such a determined effort from this Eagles team. We'll see how Aaron Garcia comes out. Lots of shoulder pain in the first half. You know, a lot of highlights for the first half is lots of poise, great play from Treadaway, quarterback. Really impressive. Connections with him to receivers Avery Garcia, Aaron Garcia, and Andres DeLeon. And CHANT, man, they're putting on a show as well. They're all over 6 feet. I mean, they clearly outdo the Eagles in height as that ball is pooched out of bounds. It's going to be a flag against CHANT. And yeah, I've been impressed. It seems like everybody on CHANT's last name is Miller. So most of the time I'm just saying, you know, play by Miller there. And really strong play from quarterback V. Miller. I don't have the first names. But 35 Nick Oberste is 6'3" junior, just powering through. You know, it's hard to stay in front of that guy. And then number 22, it's S. Miller. I'm going to call him Sean Miller. Quality name. Made that up. He has 3 acrobatic circus one-handed catch in the first half, and it's just been unreal to see.
Left. Goodness, they were crazy.
And those weren't just normal plays. Like that was one. It was a 35-yard completion. Like
Yes.
gave them a touchdown, and it's just kind of discouraged the Eagles a little bit as they're doing everything right on those plays, and he's just making unreal catches.
Yeah. All right, so there will be 10 minutes for the third quarter as you come out here. 36-39. Eagles are losing at the moment, but we are about to receive a kick.
Because we deferred at the beginning of the game.
Right.
So DeLeon, Mr. Andres DeLeon, that man right there.
Good-looking boy.
Wow.
He's a quality guy right there. You just got to love him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he's...
Mom's bringing up some nachos and a hot dog.
Golly, Mrs. Glenn. Look at her right there. The goat has arrived with the food.
Love to see her.
Love to see that. Oh, wait, that's not for us.
And here we go. Back to football.
Kick us up.
And it was a kick downfield. Andres DeLeon picks it up at the 20-yard line. And is running, slips, and is brought down at the 30. Thank you, Mother.
Wow, gotta love those nachos.
I got some chili on my hot dog, and it's so good. Thank you, Mother. Oh, so excited.
Here's Lucas's setup. Wow, what a guy. And we've got our middle school cheerleaders out here representing. Good stuff right there. Gotta love it.
Love to see it, the middle school cheerleading team.
All right, Luke, finish chewing before you talk. I'm just messing with you.
Love to see the middle school cheerleaders coming off the bench and filling in for the high school cheerleaders.
Snap the Treadway, looks to his right, rolls left. He's finding space, surrounded by number 46. Continues to go, breaks another tackle, throws downfield, oh, and over Sumrow's head. What a play, acrobatic moves by Treadway to avoid all of those tackles. Had a man open, and he just overthrew him. And that's frustrating, but at the same time, it's just really good to see 6'1" senior captain quarterback Treadway making plays out there. And he had Sumrow open, just kind of lofted it over his head. So there's 9:38 remaining in the third quarter as the Eagles are set for 2nd and 15.
Completion made by Andres DeLeon from Treadway. There's about a 2-yard gain on the play as Andres is brought down just beyond the line of scrimmage.
And that's a tough play because Treadway was getting tackled as he threw that ball, and it's really risky to throw it. And DeLeon was right there. So we're going to have Sumrow under the eye, and both Garcia brothers right in front of Treadway with Dylan Amon on the far side, Luke Adams. Snap goes to Avery. Treadway with the ball, lots of pressure coming, looks to run, runs downfield, fakes the throw, gets a man in the air, and he gets the first down and more.
And he is brought down out of bounds just beyond the 30-yard line on their own 28 now.
I don't know if you're able to see it, but Treadaway faked a pass about the line of scrimmage, and he got number 8 to jump, hoping to tip it, and he got under him because of that. So I'd love to see that great running game from Treadaway. That's something that's going to have to continue to improve as the season goes on, especially with Savage and Aaron Garcia's running game limited. Well, Savage is out. Treadaway, oh, low snap, and it is a fumble. Oh, what a killer. Recovered by quarterback Miller. That's got to be extremely frustrating as they were in CHANT territory. Low snap from sophomore center Reed Shafton Sumrow. Shafton's his nickname. That's not a real thing. Quarterback Miller set to take the snap. Just recovered a fumble. Takes a snap. Flips to his left. Number 8 about to run the ball. Cuts back left. Looks to be tackled. And it's falls on the ground. And is recovered by Ovilla.
What a recovery there by Aaron Garcia.
We saw a combined tackle from Garcia and 42 Luke Adams there to get on that ball. And, man, what a quick turn of events.
Yeah.
You see fumbled snap for Ovilla. They recover, and first play back, we get it. So a little bit of a break there for the Ovilla Eagles. Great play by the defense. Did lose a little bit of field position in that little sequence, but it's going to be first down with 8:06 remaining in the third quarter. Big loss there. Good play by the quarterback, V. Miller, to push him out of bounds far behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to make it about 2nd and 22. So I'm sure Coach Hayes will go tight, or no, spread, I apologize here, looking to pass the ball.
And here's a snap. Pitch back to Treadaway. Examining his options. Throws to Dylan Amon, but is just short. Dylan Amon is not able to come up with the pass.
A little bit of a flat pass there, just a little low.
So that will be 3rd and about 20 to go. 7 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in the third quarter, as the score is 36-39. CHANT has the lead.
Yes, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Treadaway try to complete a pass to one of his senior captains, either Aaron or Andreas DeLeon. And so you see Dylan Amon coming off. DeLeon's going to be set on the far right. Aaron Garcia's in the backfield, so look for those two numbers, 34 and 4. Snap to 31, Avery Garcia. Treadaway looks to throw deep, rolls to his right, back to his left, back to his right, looks to throw, deep pass. It's way over everybody.
That just overthrown. I'm not quite sure who his target was there.
Yeah, I think he was just hoping that DeLeon would go as far as he could, and Treadaway just aired his arm out there with everything he had. Apologize for the tripod there.
And here it looks like we're setting up for a punt with Andreas. Andreas in the backfield. Pitch back to Andreas DeLeon. And the punt is blocked. And it is recovered by number 22, who gains a few yards and is finally brought down.
That's a rough play. DeLeon didn't see him coming, couldn't roll out. And now, quick turn of events again as CHANT is right there in Eagle territory. So CHANT's going to be in spread with quarterback V. Miller. And number 8 to his left. 35, Oberstein in motion, takes the snap, looks to throw. Finds number 8 on his left and is brought down by Dylan Amon with about a 4-yard gain. And I'm just chilling here. Luke's chowing down on his food as the snap goes to number 46 looks to throw, and it is a low pass. Intended receiver was number 22. I think I made up his name. It was Sean. I know his last name's Miller.
Wait, you made it up?
Oh, I made his name up.
Oh.
His last name's Miller. It's S. Miller. Don't know his first name, so call him Sean, you know?
Okay.
Shawnee boy. Shaun White, professional snowboarder, you know? I'm going to check on this Cleveland Indians game real fast. Snap to number 46. Looks to throw over the middle, and he finds number 71 for a touchdown. And it's the top of the 13th for the Yankees-Indians game. For anybody out there who cares, maybe there is, maybe there isn't. At this point, I'm just saying it. So that was a touchdown from CHANT. So that should make it 45-36 once that gets up there on the scoreboard. However, there was a flag on the play on CHANT, I'm being told. So that should move everything back there. There's 6:46 remaining in the third quarter. 39 CHANT to 36 Ovilla. And the refs are kind of debating what it is that they called here. Not quite sure what is going on. I can't tell what the penalty flag was.
Thank you.
And they are gonna wave it off. Count the touchdown.
All right, and now I'm back.
Okay, Luke.
I am done with my
Luke
food.
just downed his food.
That was some good stuff right there. Oh, one more nacho.
Okay. So what I'm being told by my amazing scoreboard keeper here is that that was unsportsmanlike conduct from CHANT, and so they're going to enforce that on the next kickoff.
Yeah, that will move back to the kickoff a couple yards.
And so it's 45-36, as you saw in that play. CHANT went for the one-point conversion, tried to throw it high in the back of the end zone, and I expected CHANT to come down with it, as they were just all tall dudes. They're all over 6'1". It was batted down by much shorter Dylan Amon, I believe. I could be wrong. I'm probably wrong, but no, I'm just representing the city of Cleveland. Dwayne Wade is lighting it up for the Cleveland Cavs tonight. It's in the middle of the 13th for the Cleveland Indians. There are our middle school cheerleaders.
And here CHANT is going to kick off. Nice to see Aaron Garcia's padded up again. Good to have him back. Have his leadership out on the field.
We need him, not just his leadership, but his play.
There's 6 minutes and 46 seconds left to go in the third quarter. 36-45 is the score. And that kick goes out of bounds at about the 35-yard line.
And, you know, CHANT hasn't shown much of a strong kicker today, both on extra points and on kickoffs. They tried to onside kick it a lot in the first half, but it just wasn't working, as he was just kicking it straight to Eagle defenders, not a lot of bounce in there like DeLeon has. So he's been trying to kick it deep. It's kicked it out of bounds twice in a row, giving the Eagles great field position. And not to mention the fact that the unsportsmanlike conduct was called, and for some reason they're choosing to re-tee it. So I think what happens there is it's a 15-yard penalty just to re-kick. Also unsportsmanlike conduct, so they're literally kicking from the end zone. Kicks it with all his might. Ball is fumbled.
And that ball is picked up by CHANT.
Very frustrating.
Play in CHANT's favor. It's not something you like to see if you're an Eagle fan.
Yeah, I mean, we just had unsportsmanlike conduct moving it back, kicked out of bounds moving back. That's a 30-yard further back kickoff. I mean, they were literally kicking from our end zone, as in 6 minutes is shorter. And DeLeon just couldn't handle that kick. Next thing you know, Eagles have to go back on defense. However, we are still in it. It's a 45-36 game with 6:35 remaining in the third quarter. And, you know, for all you guys out there, just comment the difference between this week's live stream with me and Drew last week. I heard that there was a little bit of a rap session from Drew.
No,
Gotta love it.
it was not good. And here's the pitch back to number 8. As number 31, Avery Garcia is able to get in the backfield and able to mess up that.
Great play by the freshman. And, again, we have those interviews posted online for anyone who wants to see them between the Garcia brothers. That's something we're going to be starting to do. It's been taking a while to piece together all the stuff we have to do all this, but we're happy to get that up. Next week we will have a scoreboard on the screen. Here's the snap. Looks to throw to his left. Wide open receiver gets hit hard by 34 Aaron Garcia, and it's good to see the fact that he gets up right away because his shoulder's got to be killing him. It's going to be about 3rd and 14. Sorry, 15.
And here's the snap. Man in motion. His snap to number 46. Looks to throw. Finds 35. And he is pulled down at the line of scrimmage. So that will be 4th and 15 to go.
I love to see those tackles from Eamon. He's just all over the field. He looks like he's limping off. He had a toe injury a few weeks ago, but all these dump-off passes for Chant aren't working as the Eagles are just all over it. So it'll be interesting to see if Chant has any sort of punt game. Is it just 4th and 15? Sometimes you have to play the field position game. Earlier in the game, the Eagles tried to do that in a blocked punt. It was a little bit of a gamble by Coach Hayes because punting is not something that happens a lot in 6-man. Looks to throw.
46 looks to throw. He is pursued by Avery Garcia. He gets it off to number 35, who's running, unable to break a group tackle, and is brought down. At the turnover on downs, it will be the Ovilla Christian Eagles ball.
That was a great job by Avery Garcia to just pursue him, wouldn't let him have any room to get a pass off. And so what happened there is the quarterback, V. Miller, had to just throw away the ball. And if you look on our far sideline, we see junior Dylan Amon getting stretched out by our trainer, Xavier. Looks to have a lot of tightness in his leg right now. So the Eagles are going to come out on offense because of that turnover on downs. And we'll see what they got. We sure could use a touchdown here.
And here the Eagles will line up in tight formation. One of the few looks tonight. Here's a handoff to Avery Garcia as he is tripped. Maybe
Correction, that was...
Maybe by the ground? I'm not really sure.
I'm not sure what it was. Correction, though, it was a handoff to 31 Avery Garcia.
What did I say?
You said Aaron. I mean, they're basically the same person.
Basically.
And, you know, next week with the whole homecoming setup we have, me and Luke don't even have to control the cameras. We're just talking. So next week is probably going to be our best thing yet with 3 camera shots. Faked handoff. So for homecoming, we're going to have a 3-shot thing with 2 on the sideline and 1 in the booth and 1 pointed back at us. So actually 4 camera shots. It's going to be really awesome. This is through the help of Truett Treadway's older brother, Hunter Treadway, with some friends he knows. So the setup's going to be really, really cool. We're going to be plugging in lots of interviews, hopefully connecting to the school's wired internet so that we can get the best possible internet connection for the homecoming game, as homecoming is a big deal at Ovilla. There's 3:26 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
And here the Eagles snap it in tight formation. Pitch back to Avery Garcia. He runs and is unable to break a group tackle. And is brought down with about a 7-yard gain.
Move those chains. Move those chains. That's all I got to do sometimes.
And it is 4th and 4 to go. It'll be a big play for the Eagles. See if they can convert on 4th down.
Here are our Ovilla Christian cheerleaders. Hopefully you can get some of the sound from our mics there as we miss that fourth down play. Got to show both sides.
Play. Sorry about that. We attempted to run it up the middle, but we were unable to as Chant's line blocked up any holes and brought down our run.
Yeah, with all of these injuries, I just don't know if it's the smartest to try to run the ball up the middle. What's been working is Treadaway's throwing and running to Aaron Garcia and Andres De Leon. Here comes Chant with the ball.
Here's the snap to number 46. He's looking deep. Cannot find anybody. He finds 22 over the middle.
Pass.
He breaks a few tackles, hits open field, and as Treadaway is unable to bring him down, he glides into the end zone for a touchdown.
I originally thought that pass was incomplete, but 22 is just a phenomenal wide receiver, and nobody could bring him down there, and that kind of opened up the door a little bit for Chant there. It's going to be a 51-36 game, and Chant's going to try to get the 2-point conversion here.
His extra point attempt from Chant. It's a botched snap. Number 46 looks to throw. Has plenty of time. And finds number 35 for the 1-point conversion. And the score is 36-52 with 2 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Chant has the lead.
You see Coach Jones coming out to talk to that team there. He could have been happy. A botched snap, and they just gave him the opportunity to throw the ball in. So it's 52-36. Chant leads Ovilla.
Here our kick return team is coming out on the field. With Andres De Leon in the back. Set to receive. And here's the kick. Looks to be a pooch to Josh Berkey, number 82. Who receives the kick and gains about 5 yards. He is set down at our own 36-yard line.
Eagles need a drive here. Got to get this touchdown. It's a 16-point game, still doable, but with the third quarter running out, we sure could use a touchdown here. We'll see what Coach Hayes has to play call. As we're going to be lined up in spread. Snap to Avery Garcia. Treadaway gets the ball flipped to him. Rolls to his right, back to his left, back to his right. And he's going to get tackled, and he tries to throw it down. The refs did not call intentional grounding, so he saved about 10-15 yards there.
I believe he was going for Avery Garcia, who just couldn't.
He was also right by him, so that's a risky play because if the refs call intentional grounding, that's 15 yards. Got away with it that time. And a flag's been thrown, and I think they just did call intentional grounding on Treadaway after some discussion. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was a false start. I apologize. I was confused for a second. It's okay, though. Jesus still loves me.
It's true. That is very, 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 very true.
And my Cleveland Indians just walked off in the bottom of the 13th to win Game 2 of the ALDS, 9-8. Jan Gomez, the hero of the day. It's pretty exciting stuff, dude. And your Texas Rangers aren't even in the playoffs.
Yes, we understand. It's okay. Next year's our year. I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Now it will be 2nd and 20 to go. Snap back Pitch back to Trent Treadaway, who looks downfield and is unable to connect with Reed Summer, number 8, on a long pass.
We've had some open receivers. We've just seen lots of overthrows from Treadaway.
There's a minute 33 left in the third quarter. Score is 52-36. The Chant Chargers have the lead at the moment. Pitch back to Trent Treadaway. He looks for any open receivers. Continues to scramble. And he connects with number 4, Andres De Leon. And Andres is brought down just short of the first down markers.
And, you know I have no say up here in the press box, so it's not going to affect it. But Trent Treadaway was about 2 yards in front of the line of scrimmage there when he threw that pass.
Was he really?
The refs did not see it. And I'm okay with that, you know? It's going to be a 4th and about 1. But, yeah, I'll go back and look at that replay. But I thought he was about 2 yards ahead of the yard line.
All right, here's the snap to Trent Treadaway. He looks and finds Luke Adams and grabs the first down.
Good play there.
Between both seniors.
I like the fact that we didn't go from tight there just because they have so much of a stronger front, especially with Grant Savage and Aaron Garcia. Their running game is not available. And a good little catch by Luke Adams, number 42 senior.
And here our Eagles line up in spread formation. Here's the snap.
Hey! Thank you! He's not down. He's not down. Well, back here in the backfield, roughing the passer. You can't stop the play. Just stop the play. You can't stop it.
So what happened there is it looked like roughing the passer clearly on Chant.
Yeah,
But they stopped the play in the middle of the play, and that should have been a free play for the Eagles. And so the refs know they've messed up, I believe. We'll see what they end up calling, because, again, that was a free play, not including roughing the passer.
And here the Eagles. It'll be first and goal. His snap to Trent Treadaway, who passes it to number 8 Reed Sumrow, who's brought down just before the goal line, and there's a flag thrown.
Not sure what the flag was on that play.
And it will be against the Eagles. And it was a block in the back against the Eagles. So that will move us back. It will still be first and goal. And that's the end of the third quarter. Score is 36-52 as we go into the beginning of the fourth.
On OCS TV, it is 52-36. What a throw by senior manager, captain Drew Harris. Goat right there. And we're going to put us on mute for about a minute as we go to the fourth quarter on OCS TV. Eagles come back out on offense as the fourth quarter is set to begin. Passes up. It is caught by DeLeon for a touchdown. Great start to the fourth quarter. Good throw by Treadaway to put it right on the sideline, and DeLeon came down with it over the CHANT defender, as we have our whole entire cheerleading squad down here, both high school and middle school. Always enjoying that. So it's going to be 42-52 as the Eagles are sneaking back in this game. Quick touchdown, and sorry about that. Converting this extra point, 2-point extra point, would make it a one-possession game. Kick us up, and it is good. Great kick
there by Andres De Leon.
Well, let's see White Groom getting in there on the PAT with a hurt ankle. Number 64. So it's 52 CHANT to 44 Ovilla.
Score is 44-52 with 9 minutes and 49 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. Andreas is set to kick. Would not be surprised to see a onside kick here. And that's exactly what it is. There's not a great roll, or not a great bounce, as it just rolls on its side to the nearest charger. Right. And here's the completion to number 22. He is brought down with a 7-yard gain.
There's 9:24 remaining as Chant is getting close to Eagle territory. Chance line up in a semi-tight. 46 looks to throw, rolls back, throws to number 22, who cut back about 6 yards. Big tackle by both Garcia brothers. You see the excitement there. I'm not sure what number 22, the made-up name, Sean, and then the real name, Miller. He had some good yards, and then he tried to cut way back, and that just didn't work.
And here Chant will come out in spread formation. Here's the snap. Thrown back to number 46. Looks to throw. Finds the receiver, number 35.
It's frustrating as it was 3rd and 15. That was a stop the Eagles really needed.
And that will move the chains.
Yeah, and Osterby caught that one in Eagle territory. So let's see if Ovilla can plant their feet in the ground and get a stop here. Dump off pass number 8, and it is incomplete. He looked upfield, and the throw is a little low. And, you know, I'm just getting email saying that my live score license is in.
Your what?
My live score license. So, and now I can
Oh, nice. So now
do
we
the
can
scoreboard.
have a scoreboard. A little bit late.
A little bit late. You know, we could always just turn off the game, try to work on that.
Number 46 drops back to throw. Finds number 8 over the middle for the first down. He breaks a couple tackles and finds himself just short of the end zone.
Dang it, Luke, if we had ordered that live stream thing during the school day, we would have had it by now.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's okay. It's 52 Chant to 44 Ovilla Christian with 7:36 remaining in the 4th quarter.
And here's the snap. Ran by number 8. And he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage by number 31, Avery Garcia.
Big tackle there. It's 2nd and about 8. Ovilla could really use a snap here as Chant is lined up in tight. Oh, dear.
And here's number 46 who gets the ball off almost for an interception.
Apologize for the horrible filming. That is entirely Lucas's fault.
No!
It's entirely
Oh, don't you dare blame
this
that
man's
on me.
fault, right?
What are you doing?
I don't know what I'm doing.
Hello.
It's his fault. It's all his fault. And it's going to be 3rd and 8. This could be a huge stop for the Eagles. The snap is going to be set for number 46. Takes the snap. Ball is low. Got pressure on him. Completes a pass to number 8, I believe. And it's going to be short. So it's going to be about 4th and 1. And so, you know, with this Chant offense, powerful 6-foot-plus players, they're going to be doing everything they can to push the ball in. So I'm sure Coach Hayes will have the Eagles pack the line, as if they can get a stop here, it would still be a 1-possession game with 6 minutes remaining. Number 46 looks like he's going to run, looks to pass, passes up. It is incomplete. Big stop from the Eagles defense. As you see the excitement from Coach Jones. I was shocked that they didn't try to just run that ball in, but what a stop on the 1-yard line from the Eagle defense. The ball was thrown up and it was tipped, batted it down. What a huge play as there's 5:48 remaining in the 4th quarter. And the Eagles are down by 8. We've got a chance here, folks.
This is going to be a big play for the Eagles as we are backed up in our own end zone. So this could be an opportunity for the Chargers to get a safety.
Yeah, the
so
Eagles don't have a lot of power runners now with Aaron Garcia not having that shoulder right. It's something we can't risk. And then Grant Savage out for the season. Eagles are going to be lined up in tight, which is scary with that big Chant defense. Here's the snap. Treadaway. That's a fumble recovered for a touchdown.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
That's just not what you want.
The refs are discussing because there may have been a chance that Treadaway tried to throw that ball. I couldn't tell, which is why I was confused. All 4 of the refs are conversing at about the Eagle goal line. And that's, man, that's just such a quick turn of events. It's hard being in the end zone. We'll see what they call here. As you know, at the 1 yard line, you'd like to just press the ball forward. But the Eagles looked at play action pass there. And this is a pretty big call here with 5:41 remaining in the fourth quarter. Chant is up by 8. It is 44, excuse me. And quarterback Treadaway. I believe they called a touchdown. So they called that a fumble rather than a incomplete pass. And now that's going to bump the score up to 58, Chant to 44 Ovilla. And what a quick turn of events. Clearly frustrating for the Eagles as they just had all the momentum on their sides. Next thing you know, Chant's in the end zone.
And there's the botched snap. It is run by 8 for the 1-point conversion. They converted.
And it's 59-44. Chant kicks an onside kick. Recovered by number 42, Luke Adams.
And the score is 44-57 with 5 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. What? Oh, 59. Field goal's kind of in the way there. With 5 minutes and 38 seconds left to go in the fourth quarter. The Eagles need to put together a few drives here if they want to get back in this game. Here's the snap, Treadaway. Fake pitch. Hand off to Avery Garcia, who's brought down with about a 4-yard gain.
Ovilla needs to move the ball quickly as there's 5:20 remaining in the fourth quarter, down by 2 touchdowns. They need a quick score, quick stop, quick score to have a chance at this. Eagles are taking their time. This clock is ticked all the way down to under 5. could potentially even be a false start. I'm not sure what we're trying to do here. It's about 45 seconds off the clock. Summerall under the eye. Snap to Treadaway.
Sure, Treadaway, plenty of time.
Moves forward toward the line, throws it downfield. Completed to 4, Andreas DeLeon. Breaks the tackle, goes upfield. Keeps going, stays on his feet. And he's going to get it to the end zone.
And that will bring the Eagles right back in the game.
And that is the quick drive that we needed to see. That's going to make it 50-59 Eagles, and we need to convert either a 2-point conversion and a field goal or a 1 point so that this will be a 1-possession game with 4:23 remaining, Luke. And, you know, I think we got a chance here. If we can get a stop, we have at least 2 timeouts remaining. That's one of the pluses about the scoreboard is we should be able to determine timeouts once we get that. And so DeLeon is set to kick. We sure could use this. Here's the snap. Kick is up, and kick is good. Great kick by DeLeon. We have a 59-52 ball game with 4:28 remaining, and the Eagles are just a stop and a score away from being either 1 down, tied, or up 1. All depends on the extra point. Those are so big in 6-man.
It's a 7-point game now with 4 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. This is a close game. It's anybody's game right now.
Andreas DeLeon is set to kick. Probably onside or deep. I bet onside. Onside kick is muffed. Oh no, he did not have that ball. He did not have that ball, and the refs whistled it away. That could be Eagle ball. That was under his back, as you could see.
He did not have possession of it. And that is the Eagles ball.
Unbelievable. You saw the ref.
Wow.
They tried to whistle that play off, and the ball was just right behind number 77's back as the Eagles sideline is fired up. Onside kick recovery. 4:24 remaining. 59 Chant to 52 Ovilla as the Eagle offense comes right back on hot after a great drive there. And you saw, you know, that ref originally whistled. He thought 77 had it, but it literally was sitting behind his back. So the Eagles are going to be in spread.
There's a snap, pitch back to Treadaway. He has plenty of time. He's watching. There's Treadaway running. Holds on to the ball as he is tackled.
I was yelling in my brain, hold on to the ball, Truitt.
Yes.
Hold on to the ball. And so it's going to be about 2nd and 8. Great game we got here, Luke. Reminds me a lot of the Founders game earlier.
Here's the snap, direct snap to Treadaway. It's one rusher. And that's an incomplete pass to Reed Summerall, just out of his range.
And it's going to be 3rd and 5. Summerall will be under the eye. You've got senior number 42, Luke Adams, on the far side. Avery Garcia and Andreas DeLeon in the backfield with Truitt Treadaway and 41 Dylan Amon as a wide receiver on the right.
There's a snap, pitch back to Truitt. Good block by Avery Garcia, gives Truitt plenty of time.
Oh!
Fumbles the ball, and that is recovered.
Oh
by
my
Treadaway.
word. Treadaway lost the ball. Chant had it in his hands and it flipped out towards out of bounds. And man, what a play. That is so nerve-wracking as I've got the coaches in the press box just jumping around, acting like little children.
Okay.
I don't think they heard that. Church's older brother Hunter had a heart attack when he saw that ball go loose. Here's the snap. Treadaway with the ball, fakes it, got a defender right on him. Hold on. He held on to the ball.
I don't know how he did that.
That was tough. He was right on him. And the clock is running. It's going to be about 2nd and 20 with 2:44 remaining.
And the score is 52-59. Chant has the lead. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the game. Ovilla's on 2nd and 20 right now.
And this will be the Eagles' last chance. Here's the snap. Treadaway with the ball, looks to throw. Plenty of time. Rolls to his left, back right. Rolls to his right again. Throws deep. Oh, and Luke Adams had that ball in his hand.
Just can't come up with it.
Maybe we should have gotten the guy from Chant to catch that with one hand, Luke.
No, I'm fine with our team.
Okay. Sounds good. So, like I was saying, that this is probably the Eagles' last offensive chance as there's 2:15 remaining. It is 59 Chant to 52 Ovilla as Treadaway is getting a play call from Coach Hayes currently. The play clock is stopped due to the incomplete passes. It is about 3rd and 20. So we'll need to pick up some yards here as we're on Chant's 26-yard line.
This is an important drive, or important conversion here in these next 2 plays for the Eagles. And there's Treadaway receiving the snap. Looks downfield, throws. Bobbled by Reed Summer as he rolls out of bounds. That would be an incomplete pass.
Summer had it in his hands, and as he rolled out of bounds, he bobbled it. And when he finally had it in his arms, he was out of bounds, and that is frustrating to see the sophomore drop that pass. Now it's about 4th and 20, and Chant's defense knows that Ovilla has to throw it deep. I want to make sure that Aaron Garcia gets in there for Eamon or Adams so that we have our 2 senior captains, DeLeon and Garcia, to receive these passes. Man, it's so close there. It's 4th and 20. I'm sure Chant will bring a lot of pressure to make Treadaway get rid of it as quick as possible.
Here's the snap, direct snap to Treadaway. There's one rusher, and he is brought down. That will be a turnover on downs.
Frustrating play there. You just saw some tenacity
Yes.
from V. Miller. Just exploded toward the quarterback, and he threw him down. Like, wow, I haven't seen his tackle that strong in a while, and we have an Eagle down. That was number 31, Avery Garcia, who quickly gets up.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Eagles have 3 timeouts remaining with 1:57 left. So if we get a quick stop on 4 downs here, we still have a chance. Man, what a tackle that was from V. Miller. Here's the snap to Vincent. Rolls to his right. He's untouched. Wow. And a little bit of a team tackle there from Alec Ramirez, Dylan Eamon, Aaron Garcia, and Luke Adams. It's going to be about 2nd and 7. And Eagles are going to call a timeout in order to stop the clock. So, look, we've seen a great game. We've seen a lot of battling from both teams. Eagles showed a lot of fight, got all the way down into Chant territory. But, man, just seeing quarterback, but also one of the best defensive players, number 46, Miller, just plowed through that line and threw Treadaway down. Like, I haven't seen a tackle that aggressive in a long time. And, man, it's been a heck of a game, Luke.
Heck of a game. You know, the Eagles really shown just their stamina really coming back into this game, really giving themselves life, giving themselves a chance. We just love to see that from them. We just gotta make a good defensive stop here while we can. Keep the clock, keep the time on there, and really come out on offense and make some plays.
So it's 1:43 remaining in the game. I'll go ahead and pop the scoreboard up. Eagles have 2 timeouts remaining as it's 2nd and 7. Ball is snapped. 46 rolls to his left, looking to run again. He throws it to a wide open number 12 in the end zone for a touchdown. And, you know, that's fine because I believe the Eagles, you know, they knew there was a run going to happen there and had a wide open receiver downfield. That's just kind of unexpected. You don't expect someone to be trying to throw a pass.
The Eagles' hope here is to receive the kick, get a quick touchdown, then hopefully go down and
onside kick
and receive that. So we'll see what they can do. Here's the extra point. I didn't know that. I mean, well, we played him in football, but we played him in
So we'll see what the Eagles can do with this 1:33 remaining. You know, they were so close down in Chant territory. Next thing you know, Chant scores on a long touchdown pass from quarterback Miller, number 46. Here's the onside kick from Chant. Recovered by number 42, Luke Adams, who gets a crease and is brought down. He almost took off there.
He almost hit open field there. I was kind of surprised. Surprised the defense as well. Almost broke through.
Gotta love that hair whip by Maui Ramirez on the baseline. Also basketball terms. On the sideline. It's almost basketball season, baby.
When do we start basketball practice?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Or no, it's tech week of 1 act. Summer under the eye. Here's the snap. Flips back to Treadaway. Big blocks, throws it downfield.
Good defense by number 12 for the Chargers. He's able to get in there and mess up that passing play.
There's 1:19 on the clock. It is 66-52.
And here's Manny Valestegi coming in the game. Here's a snap, Treadaway.
Complete to DeLeon for no gain. Clock will run.
That's actually going to hurt the Eagles there, costing us a timeout. Should have just dropped it intentionally. Stop the clock.
Was that timeout called by Chant or Ovilla?
I believe Ovilla.
1:07 remaining on the clock. And the Eagles' only hope remaining is to get a quick touchdown in an onside kick, as they've already expended 2 timeouts. Here come the Eagles on offense. They're lined up in tight. Surprising to see. Fake handoff, rolls to his right. Looks to throw, downfield. And Maui Rodriguez, Alec Ramirez, cannot come down with that one.
He got mad at you last time for that.
Gotta love the big fella, Maui Rodriguez.
And there's 59 seconds left to go as the score is 52 to 66.
It's 4th and 17, so here's the final play for Ovilla Christian of the game. Unless we get a first down here.
Here's snap, Treadaway. He rolls out to his right, looks deep, and is unable to complete a pass that is broken up by number 12.
And I'm sure Chant will just kneel this one down and end the game here. As it is 66 to 52, and man, these Eagles have given a great fight for us tonight. Bigger Chant team, looks to be more experienced, and we've just seen a lot of fight with a lot of injuries. You see Zach Lopez down in there on the sidelines. Oh, there he is. He's out for the year. We got Grant Savage out for the year. Aaron Garcia's hurt. And it's injuries have plagued us, but I saw a lot of fight from the Eagles team. Gives us a lot of hope for district coming up and hopefully making the playoffs and maybe potentially getting the first ever Eagle playoff win as Chant is set to just down this. Wouldn't suspect the Eagles to use timeout here as the clock will run down at 42, 41, 40. And Chant will just down it again. And that should be the ball game, folks.
Yes, and that is it. That is ball game. Great game by the Eagles, Ovilla Christian Eagles against Chant Chargers. Eagles weren't able to come up with a win tonight. You know, they showed a lot of heart, especially there in the end, kind of coming back into the game and then just barely losing it.
You know, I'd like to thank you guys all for tuning in. We're going to go ahead and sign off now on OCS TV. Tune in during the week for all of our updates for all the stuff we're doing because it's going to be a really cool week next week for homecoming. So thank you for tuning in for me and Luke, and see you next time.
Thank you all.